Inside this box is a really strange pairing that we probably would never put together, but for $312, it might just make sense.
Featuring a 5700 XT and an i3-10100F, for $312, those specs are really good on paper, but is there something we're missing here? Of course, we gotta open up and find out after a word from today's sponsor.
Finding a great pre-built gaming PC like the one from today's video may seem like a challenge, especially when you're balling on a budget. Luckily for you, today's video sponsor Jawa.gg is here to help. As an online community-driven marketplace, you can find amazing deals like the one from today's video on the regular. From PC parts and peripherals to full-on pre-built gaming systems, they have it all. For example, if you're looking to find a good starting point for a PC build or even make an upgrade to an existing one, Jawa is full of great deals on GPUs. Just take a look at this Zotac RTX 4060 for just $270. Jawa not only has a ton of sellers listing CPUs at really affordable prices as well, but Jawa will also purchase CPUs directly from customers to make it the easiest possible solution for selling a CPU. With instant quotes and quick turnaround times, Jawa makes it super convenient to offset the cost of a new CPU upgrade. If you're interested in learning more or in doing some deal hunting yourself, head over to Jawa.gg today and be sure to use code TOASTY10 to get an additional $10 off as a first-time customer. And don't forget to let us know in the comments down below if you find any crazy deals. Big thanks to Jawa for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
All right, guys, once again, we have a Dell G5. It's been about a year since we looked at another Dell G5, but this is another good example of going on eBay looking for some really awesome deals. And yeah, we found one for $312 with 60 gigs of RAM, 512 gig SSD. We also have the 5700 XT and i3-10100F, which still pretty modern hardware.
Yeah, and I'm really just excited to see this because one of the things, obviously I asked Matt before filming this was, is this like an OEM graphics card CPU pairing? Because it just seems a little odd. It's a Gen 4x16 graphics card with the Gen 3 CPU. It's, the bottom of the line technically. And although Matt and I know the hidden values of i3s, companies like Dell were usually pretty cautious about what they'd pair together.
Yeah, and one thing I'm noticing is if this was like a refurbisher, it has a lot of the OEM packaging still.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like keyboard and mouse I think were never used. So that's kind of cool.
Okay, this feels very scary. Let me push this on this side. I was about to just flip this thing out.
Ooh, it's almost like HP where it's just nice and simple.
But yeah, this is a Dell G5, which has an interesting gamer look to it, but it is a Dell computer basically. It's like an Optiplex frame that they slapped the new front on. And,
so crooked.
And it's very crooked at the moment.
It looks to be in one piece.
Nice.
I do like I like the front of these. A little nicer.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. I felt some lube. I'm like wondering if it's been shined up.
It's been rubbed down.
It's been rubbed down. It feels very lubey.
It does look shiny.
Like feel that top part.
What does it smell like?
Jonah.
Smells like Jonah. All right, so we got our G5 here. In many ways, it's just like a Lenovo, Acer, HP, just a nice little mid-tower that's on the smaller side.
Now, what's the inside look like? Do we look really refurbished?
This card does look like an OEM. This is more of the Lenovo color that I'm used to seeing, the red PCB. The card just says Radeon on it. It has so let's go ahead and go through it. So we get an ADATA, what is that, a 256 gig SSD?
Yeah, so I said at the beginning, it's probably gonna be cut, but 256 gig SSD for the main drive and a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Right, so we got the 1 terabyte up there. It looks like we got 16 gigs of Edge, which I've seen this RAM before, but it's DDR4, speed equal fast. I'm just gonna throw out a guess of 2666 or something like that. Underneath here, we of course have the i3, which this is the one time where this cooler is gonna be more than enough for this bad boy.
And you could honestly put a different cooler if you wanted to, in theory, with this whole setup.
And then we got 500 watts, and they actually give you a 8-pin and a 6-pin. So I mean, I would say upgrade path, but I guess the CPU upgrade path. I wouldn't upgrade the GPU. This is honestly a pretty solid build, but I'm curious to see. I don't know if we've done this pairing before because this is basically like a 2070 Super with an i3.
And we also have the Gen 3 limitation, which the 5700 XT is a Gen 4 card, the i3 is a Gen 3 only CPU, so that'll be interesting to see. We're going to turn it on too, because this is the one that has some blue lighting up front, kind of gamer looking, but for the most part, again, I think it still falls in the same line as an HP Victus tower.
But so far though, for the price, I gotta say, whether this thing games amazing or just okay, it's a good price.
And it looks good too. It doesn't look like a really dirty refurbished computer. And hey, look, it's on RGB. Let's go.
Wow. Honestly, this is a little nicer than some of the cheaper HPs or Acers that we've taken a look at.
So yeah, let's go ahead, load up some games per usual, make sure all the specs are what we paid for, because if they aren't, we got a problem. But we gotta load up some games, see if we can play games at 1080p, see if everything holds up, and this might be the G5, a meta to keep a look out for on the used market if you are trying to get a really affordable budget pre-built gaming PC.
Let's benchmark. Alright guys, we are playing Warzone. It's soon to be Warzone Black Ops Edition, but for now it's still just Warzone. We're running unbalanced, 1080p, FSR set to quality on the 3.0. And we got max FOV. I think this is going to be a little bit of a playable experience here.
Yeah, the biggest thing we'd have to worry about is one, the i3, but so far looking pretty good. Secondly, this is installed on the hard drive, but I will say load times, they take a little bit longer. Shaders probably took a little longer than usual, but in terms of being in game, looks okay. Now I'm getting a high refresh rate, but 80 to 90.
Ooh, this guy's got a laser on him.
But your laser worked better. I will say, first impressions compared to other pre-builds, this system is definitely audibly loud when it's under load. It's probably that CPU cooler.
FSR is definitely helping us out a ton too.
Yes.
Because we're not even using all of the CPU, and I feel like we normally would.
Oh, they're ready for you.
Shoot.
Yeah, temperatures are okay. We're in the 80s for both GPU and CPU.
Time for a repaste.
Time for a repaste, baby. Repaste will probably help that i3 a little bit. Ventilation on this thing isn't amazing, but
that's probably the biggest drawback.
It's probably just airflow.
But hey, it's not an i5 or an i7, so it's a lot better than it could be.
And it can survive forever on 80. That's perfectly fine. Oh, there we go. Got him. Oh, there's someone else down there. I saw him.
His teammate. These guys are teaming, bro. Oh, shit, bro. How can I get up here without? Oh.
Oh, they were waiting.
Holy crap.
Bobbing the booms.
That was some headshots for sure. McAllister, I don't know if you're going to get the last couple time montage. I think this one's going to be nice and simple. Again.
Oh, now you got the car.
Right,
wait a
McAllister.
minute. The comeback starts now.
I'm going to call striking myself. I'm scared.
Oh, no.
That was not good enough. Imagine if that was a headshot. It would have been so much cooler. All right, boys, I'm coming for you all.
Oh,
Not for this guy freaking. Oh wait, I heard the water.
Oh, it's them. Hey!
Oh, was that them?
No, somebody else. They had the same skin.
Same skins, yeah.
Same skins.
Okay. Get on the roof.
He's looping. Oh, dang. He just ran right through.
Kind of can't believe that guy just.
Oh, the
not
drop
good at
shot.
all. Holy crap.
That was such a ridiculous move on his part. No!
I didn't know that would kill me. Wow.
Oh, no!
Wow, that killed me like fast. That was Warzone. Honestly, way more playable than I thought it'd be with the i3, but how does an esports do?
Typical budget PC fashion, we're literally at the end of the map, guys, but we're dropping into Fortnite on DX12, 1080p, far view distance, low textures, you know the vibe. Let's go here. And yeah, this will be an interesting test. Tengen i3, legendary CPU, totally changed the game for the i3 processor, making it a 4-core 8-thread. But again, it's a little bit older, Gen 3 and stuff like that. Will it hold up in a game like Fortnite?
You can see Fortnite doing its usual, where it's just utilizing all of the i3 it can.
It's trying to load in all those textures, and this is the first drop, so this could change. But right now, oh!
Don't worry, you get a second drop. It's all good.
Ah! Ah! No! No! I don't know what Shield Horse was doing.
They got a little ahead of themselves. They started shooting before they could proper shoot.
Please don't shoot me! Ah!
He doesn't have a gun out. He has a turret. Oh, he doesn't need a gun. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Get me out of here, get me out of here. Oh, I'm definitely ready to fight now. Give me that.
That might be your guy.
Is that Master Chief? Sorry, Master Chief.
Chief went uppies. That gun's pretty good. Burger guy.
Well, yeah, guys, it took 3 drops to get my 4 kills. But I got my 4 kills. And Fortnite, now that it's settled out, 100 FPS, not too bad. And some more demanding areas down into like the 80s and 90s. But all in all, not a bad experience for this PC for around 312 buckaroos. Let's go ahead and run some more demanding games per usual. And then let's talk about the value proposition of this model in particular. But if you're deal hunting and you want a pre-built, Victus definitely should be on your list. The 15L and this, the G5, should definitely be on your short list when hunting on eBay for PC deals. Let's go ahead and run those benchmarks.
Can you guys believe it? 312 bucks, and we actually played every game that we wanted to throw at it all at pretty respectable FPS, honestly. And I think that this PC is a great example of even a 10th Gen i3 is actually still really good with almost any pairing.
And yeah, as I mentioned during the end of the benchmarks, if you are hunting for a pre-built system for one of these manufacturers like HP, Dell, or Lenovo, looking for Invictus is a #1 priority. Really like that desktop. But this one right here is becoming a very close second, especially with these combinations like the i3 and 5700 XT. In terms of the other benchmarks, we got really good results as well. The finals 1080p medium settings definitely pushed that i3 to its limits with no FSR. We got 60 to 70 FPS on average. Black Myth Wukong taking advantage of FSR with FrameGen, which this 5700 XT does support. We actually got really good numbers, 123 FPS on average, but there were stutters where we had a minimum of 8. The i3 causing some stutters there, 4-core 8 thread. Gonna have problems there at newer games. Forza Horizon 5 1080p high settings, we got 128 FPS average. And lastly, 3D Mark, we got a score of 8,041, which for $312 is a 4 cent per point score. Really good price performance here for a PC for $312. And again, another example for you guys at home to do some deal hunting yourself and find these G5s. And let me know in the comments down below if you're someone who picks these systems up on the regular. Did you find this deal yourself? Is there any other ones on the market? Let us know down below. And yeah, if there's any other pre-builts you want to see here on the channel, also let us know down below. Just let us everything down below. Talk about Jonah, just say about Jonah down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hey Jonah, we want to tell you about PCBros.tech. Come here.
Come here, buddy. PC Bros.
PCBros.tech is where this PC will be. It'll be priced very well. So make sure you guys check out the website because we have typically like 20+ builds in stock at all times.
One-of-one PCs ready to go, whether it's our stable builds or one-off builds or ones we feature here on the channel, we got you covered at PCBros.tech. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.